Hey everyone, so today I want to share with you guys a really cool guitar pedal that is not really talked about and that I used for over 10 years. And that pedal is the Line 6 Über metal distortion pedal. Now I'm very lucky because I've had this angle Powerball and that Mesa cabinet since I was 15 years old back in 2009. Now even though all the distortion on any angle is best in class, when I was still learning and kind of understanding tone, I didn't really think it sounded that good. I found that it had like too open, too grindy, and it just didn't have that kind of saturation I'm looking for, and that's where this pedal came into play. Before we get going, I have two things to share. Number one, which is I've got Repose of the Soul on vinyl. All 100 are hand signed, and you can buy them on my merch store, which is in the description below. And number two, of course, is please hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. It helps out a ton. As well as if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, I offer guitar lessons there and any new information that's coming out. So how this pedal came across my radar back in 2009, end of 2009, is that on some gear page I saw that Ahmed used this pedal, but there's no actual proof of that. So I think I just totally got the wrong information. But it's out there still that he used this. I've never seen any footage of that, that's for sure. But regardless, I love Line 6. I think that insane setting is absolutely fantastic. It's really saturated, it's really intense, but it's still clear at the same time. It kind of reminds me of the angle as well. Now, I use this distortion pedal on every single Fame Stream album except for Shrinking Violet and as well as Repose of the Soul. So here's the details on this thing. It's got 3 settings for distortion. It's got metal, pulverize, and insane, and it's got a noise gate built into it. That's probably the best feature of this thing. It's all encompassing, fantastic pedal. We've got level, scoop, drive, bass, mid, treble. Very simple, but when dialed in correctly, it has a really cool tone. So like I said, on my Powerball, I use this for everything. I use it for the talent shows that I played in. I played in high school bands. I played it out when I was busking all the way back in the past few years here. So I've used this pedal and I'll always have one, and I may even get a second one just for keepsake. Now I've never actually run it on the Angle Savage, so I'm gonna be doing that today. And in fact, just for you guys, I've mic'd up this cabinet. So I wanna make sure that we have the most direct sound, but I don't like DI, so it's all mic'd up. So you hear the real raw tube sound. Now another quirky thing about Line 6 is that it's always known to be very hyper digital sounding, but when it's digital like this, plus the tube amp, it's actually a very cool sound. And it's not like plugins that you hear or anything. It's a different kind of digital. It's like a old school analog digital, which makes no sense, but you know what I mean. So I'm gonna walk you through in the insane setting, and we're gonna do both a comparison of the Angle Savage lead tone, raw, and then of course the Line 6. And you'll hear the difference, but I think that both sound really good, especially in the room here. All right, first up, insane, both lead and rhythm. Next up after that, let's go to Pulverize. A little bit more grindy, totally old school, a little bit more Cannibal Corpse-y perhaps. So here's a piece of that. last setting is metal, which I never used, ever. I found it not to be saturated enough, not intense enough, and yeah, it just wasn't a setting that I was really familiar with. So there you have it. I think that the Angle Savage, of course, has a way better sound raw. It's far, far more articulate, far wider, yet tight at the same time. So definitely a clear winner. But this thing, I absolutely love it, and I always will love it, and I'll always have it, so in case that I couldn't use this or anything else, especially when I go out busking. Now, would I recommend this pedal? Yes. You can only find them used though. These must have been discontinued like 15 years ago or more. I think that when I got it, it was discontinued. So Line 6 has a lot of cool stuff, but this is a very special one. This is the Line 6 Über Metal Distortion pedal. Super quirky, super cool. And thank you all to my students, fans, patrons, subscribers, followers, everyone. I couldn't do it without you, so enjoy.